What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you an NFL prediction video on Mike Williams. I believe the free agent wide receiver will be signing with the Chicago Bears this offseason. Let's get into why. So first off, guys, giving you how the video is going to break down. First, we'll get into why he was released. Then we'll get into some other alternative options, but why I believe they aren't good fits, like the Chiefs and other teams like that. And then at the end, I'll tell you why the Chicago Bears. So let's get into it, guys. First off, why was Mike Williams let go by the Chargers? And it's simple: cap space. They didn't have enough money. They was in salary cap hell, and they didn't want to do what the Saints have been doing for the last seemingly 100 years and just restructure contracts and do a lot of void contracts in the back of void years in the back of contracts to make things work and stuff like that. So they're gonna make the hard decisions. You know, Mike Williams was the first one gone. It's been reported as well Khalil Mack is staying on a restructured deal, but we'll see. We're left to wait on Keenan Allen and Joey Bosa. I think Keenan Allen's roster bonus is coming tomorrow, Thursday. It's supposed to hit sometime tomorrow, if not mistaken, and then Joey Bosa's roster bonus of like $7 million supposed to hit, I believe, Friday. So we'll see. Those moves should be coming soon, whether they'll keep those guys or not, trade or not. So we'll see where that goes. But I think Mike Williams was the most obvious option, you know, and they are out of the red now, so they don't really have to make a move on some of the other guys, but they probably will. You know, I think the odd man now is Joey Bosa. I did a video on that not too long ago. I have him going to the Colts via free agency, but a team might trade for him. I wouldn't love the fit. I wouldn't love the actuality of trading for him. I would rather you force the Chargers to release him, which teams are doing now, so it seems, and let him hit free agency and pay him probably about $8 to $9 million. You know, he's due about 14 with a cap hit of 20 this season for the Chargers. I would sign him for about $8-9 million, see what he has left. Cause the injury, he's good. He's still good, but the injuries are definitely weighing him down the last couple years. So, but we'll see what he can do. But as far as Mike Williams goes, some alternative options that I like, but I would rather choose the Bears over Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're a good option. They're a rival team, and we've seen it, especially this year. A lot of players go to stay in their division and go to a division rival to play their team twice a year. The fit is cool. You know, he would be what Justin Ross wasn't, and Ross was never going to be Mike Williams. But as far as a big receiver, physical, downfield threat, I like it. But I like Curtis Samuel more, former Washington Commander wide receiver. Kind of got lost in the sauce, especially when they drafted Jahan Dotson a couple of years ago. Him and McLaurin were the top two options. I like Samuel to go to the Chiefs, probably on a multi-year deal. I think he fits what the Chiefs want to do perfectly. And he was good prior to coming to the Commanders. He had a good run there as well, but he can definitely kind of reinvigorate himself and make his name pop a little bit more than it was a couple of years ago. Like it was a couple of years ago when he was a free agent going to the Commanders. He had a pretty good buzz, but it kind of died down in that Commander system, like I said, behind McLaurin, behind Dotson, that came via the draft. So I like Curtis Samuel there. You have other options as well. There are pretty solid options. Some say the Packers. I don't see that one. I don't get that one. I like what they have going on. Jalen Reed, Dobbs, Watson, all those guys. I think they really stand packed. They don't really need too much as far as the receiving room goes. The Ravens, don't love the Ravens either. I did a video, a YouTube short on that just probably about an hour ago. Michael Thomas from the Saints he was released. I have him going there. I think there's a pretty good fit there as well. The Broncos, no, you know, he fits the same role as a Cortland Sutton. Big downfield threat, doesn't get separation, so having two of the same guy doesn't make sense. Same for the Steelers, same thing. long, physical, big option, downfield threat, doesn't get separation. So it's like getting the same guy back to back really, to me, doesn't make sense if you were those teams. Like I said, the Chiefs make sense. The Chiefs have no one on their roster worth noting that gives you the same feel as Mike Williams. Mike Williams, Rashee Rice, We'll see what they do with Tony. We'll see what they do in the draft as well. But I like it. I will definitely dig that. Give you Travis Kelce back as well. Obviously, I will dig that. But I do think they tend to go with Curtis Samuel over Mike Williams. But it definitely could be. It could be a good fit. I won't lie there. But they're probably my second option for Mike Williams. But now on to the Bears. Why the Bears? Reports show that the Bears tried to get Gabe Davis this offseason. They put a big offer for Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis ended up going to the Jacksonville Jaguars of all places. Kind of surprising, kind of shocking. But now they do need Gabe Davis because breaking news happened about 10 minutes ago prior to doing this video. Calvin Ridley signed to the Tennessee Titans of all teams. I didn't even know they were in the mix for Calvin Ridley, but he signed there on, I think, a 4-year deal, $92 million, $50 million guaranteed. So that's good for him. So they definitely do need Gabe Davis now. And I believe the T. Higgins trade is still on the board. I think that could happen. So I'm kind of happy there. I had that prediction as well. T. Higgins being traded to the Jacksonville Jaguars to reunite with Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, his former Clemson teammates. So I like that there. I think that's a pretty good fit there. So with that being the case, I think the Bears missing out on Gabe Davis need someone to pair with DJ Moore, Cole Kmet, those guys. They lost Darnell Mooney. And I think they go with a big physical guy like Mike Williams, someone they don't have on the roster currently, to pair with DJ Moore. I think that's a pretty good fit there. Most likely given Caleb Williams, who should be their first overall pick this year's draft. If not, Justin Fields or Drake May, whoever they decide to pick, or keep Fields. But give him more weapons. Whoever the quarterback is, give him more weapons. Give him a big threat, a physical option. And Mike Williams definitely give you those. So overall, I like the move. I think it's a great fit for the Bears. But like I said, it's a toss-up. This free agency has kind of been wild, so you can't ever call it on where he actually goes. But overall, though, I think the Bears have a lot of money. They have a good fit as well. And as I said, they've been actively aggressive, trying to get guys, especially Gabe Davis, to come. And he ended up turning down the money the Bears offered to go to somewhere with a better situation. Mike Williams, he might value the money. He lost a lot of not a lot of money, but he lost some money today being released. He might want to get that back plus more, depending on what the Bears are trying to offer. They seem kind of desperate to add a guy. So that's my prediction, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.